Alright, kids. Today we're going to talk about racism. No, let's not. Let's not make this a political issue. I'm just going to review this movie. Okay. Black Panther, yep. Alright, good review. Black Panther, yep, that's my review right there. Just kidding. Anyways, Black Panther is a movie by Marvel Studios. Black Panther was a superhero who's been around for, I don't remember exactly how long, I might have to check real quick. Since Fantastic Four Volume 1, issue 52. So he's been around since that, and he's a cool superhero. And I think I was the only person that knew anything about him before this movie came out. Like, I don't think anybody knows anything about him. But anyways, at least before this, unless you're like a Marvel fan. But anyways, so yeah, I watched a movie, and I will say it was a pretty entertaining movie. I mean, well, the action's good, you know. I mean, well, no kidding. It's like, oh, such a surprise. The action's actually good in a superhero movie. That's such a big surprise. But yes, so that of course it's good, you know. When has a superhero movie not had good? I don't answer that, and don't say Fantastic Four. That did not have good action in it. When has a good superhero movie not had good action? And it also had good effects. You know, I liked the villain on this, A.K.A. Killmonger. He was a good villain, you know. I feel like, because a lot of people are saying Marvel doesn't have as good villains. They got good villains, you know. They got Vulture. He was a good villain played by Michael Keaton. There's Loki. He was definitely a good villain. There was let me think. And then yes, there's him too. There's A.K.A. Killmonger now. And then there was, let me think. Red Skull was a pretty decent villain, I'd say. And so was Obadiah Stane, Ironmonger. He was a decent villain. Other than them, I think Hela from Thor Ragnarok. She was a pretty decent villain. Other than that, as far as Marvel goes, at least as far as villains go, you know. I mean, they have had good villains, but in like the MCU, a lot of them were just killed off too soon, or, you know, they're not really that good and they're just kind of basic. But I did like A.K.A. Killmonger. He was a good villain. And spoiler alert, he died. Oh yeah, I probably should have said spoilers. There is spoilers, but I mean, yeah, you know, reviews, yada yada. So yeah, I thought he was a good villain. T'Challa, Black Panther. He wasn't actually that interesting of a character, as far as, like, he was just kind of there. You know, he's just like, of course he's a cool character, you know, but for the most part he was kind of just there. And he didn't have like a deep complex or anything. The rest of the characters are pretty good. So yeah, and then yeah, I did like the action, the special effects. And the story was interesting, though it seemed very much like Black Panther is basically just Black Trump. You know? I mean, look at that. He's even got the Make America Great Again hat right there. So yeah, I mean, in reality, if you think about it, A.K.A. Killmonger's like a communist. You know, he's giving away all their resources and technology to everybody else, and yeah, you know, he's giving the resources away to everybody else, and he's trying to make it like everybody else. So in other words, he's like a progressivist or communist, you know. And Black Panther, T'Challa, what is he doing? He's a ruler of a country that is like secure. It's got a wall around it so people can't get through. And they don't allow like illegal immigrants in. He's basically just Black Trump. But like I said, I'm not going to turn this into a political issue, so whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that was weird. But then at the end, wasn't he like, I'm going to give away all this stuff? Like he's going to share the resources, and they're going to be exposed or something like that. So like the whole story was kind of confusing, but in reality this is a good movie and I liked it. However, like when I finished it, I feel like it is overrated though. I feel like considering this is a first superhero movie starring a black, no wait, this isn't the first superhero movie starring a black guy. There was Spawn, Meteor Man, Blade 1, 2, and 3. There was Hancock. There was what other ones were there? Was that all? Did I say Steel? I don't. Yeah, I might have. And yeah, I think there was a couple more. You could even like make a case for MIB. Isn't that kind of like a superhero movie starring a black guy? And those are only solo movies. There's a lot of other ones that are just like they aren't solo movies. You know, like X-Men. You got Storm, Captain America. You got Falcon. Iron Man movies. You got War Machine. You know, there's been tons, and that's only counting heroes. There's been tons of black villains too. So this is not the first one, but I think this is like the first good one in a while, you know. So I can see how a lot of black people could be happy about this and, you know, be excited about this. However, I think those reviews are a little high. I mean, 100% greatest superhero movie of all time, and what many people consider to be the greatest movie of all time. It's like, have you people only seen like 4 movies in your life? I'm not trying to knock this movie. I just said it's a good movie. But I mean, the greatest movie of all time is a little bit high. And anyways, I wouldn't give this movie 100% out of 100. I think I'll give this movie 89% out of 100 because I definitely liked it. I do think it's a little overrated though. By the time I finished it, it wasn't as good, but it is still a good movie. I enjoyed it. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Well, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, yada yada yada. Yada 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 yada. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.